Well, let's get into the intel. Let's see where we are. We did get a little bit of information today, try to give us an idea. We had heard over the last, I'm going to say Sunday into Monday. We heard from one source, it's over 7 redemption centers, that we would be exchanging starting tomorrow afternoon. Now, I thought, okay, that sounds great, but we need numbers beforehand, which obviously is still possible. And then we heard from a source that's very high up the ladder with Wells Fargo, and that source said that we could get our toll-free numbers anytime between now and Thursday the 8th. I thought, 8, that's China's favorite number. Chinese elders would like that. What about, Charlie Wart's Thursday? Could it be that both of those occur at the same time? And so I thought, okay, one window is, let's say, from now. It was actually from Monday at 6 p.m. Let's just call it now, until Thursday to receive the toll-free number, and this is the caveat, and to begin exchanges. And then we had the other piece that was a little narrower that said that we would receive it and exchange by tomorrow, which is Wednesday afternoon, by Wednesday afternoon. So I'll take either one, right? Either one is a win. All right, so let me see. I'm going to bring this out a different way. We heard that one particular redemption center was going to make a phone call to one of our contacts after 11 o'clock tomorrow morning, meaning that possibly something was to occur by 11 tomorrow morning. Don't know quite what that is. We'll have to see if that means anything for us. Now, here's another interesting thing. We heard from one of our sources that there's going to be a major announcement, and he said it would be tomorrow. That would be something we would all be affected by and would be very good for us. Okay, and I'm going to come back to this guy in a minute. Then this afternoon, shortly after I heard that, on Newsmax, I caught President Trump in the midst of a press conference where he was talking about trade deals, trade with Canada, all of that. And then all of a sudden, he changed gears and wedged this in next. He said there's going to be an earth-shattering announcement that will affect America and its people, he said, in the next few days. I thought, ooh, President Trump, is that the announcement that my associate was referring to? He would not tell us what it was. I have to assume that he knew what it was. And I thought, what could it be? What was it? What could that announcement be about? And then President Trump said what I just told you. I thought, earth-shattering, affecting everyone in America and its people. And I thought, over the next couple of days, over the next few days. I thought, all right. So then we go back and we try to get back in touch with the one who said there would be a major announcement tomorrow, and then asked him if he could explain what it was. And then he came back with what he said was, just get ready for Thursday. I thought, Yahtzee, bingo. Is that what we're waiting for? Are we looking for an announcement tomorrow and then get ready for Thursday? Is that something regarding, and we tried to figure this out, what announcement could it be right now? Could it be an EIS-EBS announcement? Could it be something about the USN, our new currency? The first fruits of Nesara? Could it be about the asset-backed currency we call the USN, or the physical money called the USTN, United States Treasury note? What was it going to be? And we'll have to see what it is, because we never did get an absolute on that announcement. But President Trump himself mentioned an earth-shattering announcement. That's his words. earth-shattering announcement. Then he came back as to when, and he said over the next few days. Now, when somebody says over the next few days, and all right, so I will say this. That's very, very important for us to consider that possibility. Okay? And I think it's great for us to have heard that. And I love the fact that it was said, be ready for Thursday. Now, we don't know exactly. Obviously, guys, this has been kept a little bit quiet for us for a reason. You know that. But I like what I was hearing today about the possibility of numbers either tomorrow or Thursday, and us getting started with exchanges by Thursday. I'm hoping that's exactly what it is, and that comes through. I think it's very possible. Very possible. Now, you guys know I'm not calling it, but I'm telling you what I'm hearing. That's important to realize. I'm just giving you what I'm getting and not changing it. I'm just putting it out there because I really think this is some good information. What about the Doge payments? Doge payments were to start going out this week over the next 2 weeks, meaning this week and next week. I understand they will be physical printed U.S. Treasury checks that are going to be in the range of $4,000 to $7,000. Sometime between, let's call it today, tomorrow, over next week as well. So that's something to be looking for. Check your mailbox. And the other thing is our R&R money will be at the Redemption Center for us that are exchanging and redeeming ZIM. And we should have nice increases in Social Security for those that are getting it already this month of May. So we're really looking for 4 different things. 800 numbers to set our appointments for the RV at the Redemption Centers, R&R at the Redemption Center, Doge payments in the mail, and Social Security increases this month. Quite a bit. Now, something was picked up, and I don't know if it came from me or not. Somebody said that the ZIM would only be usable and exchangeable, let's use the term exchangeable, redeemable is the right word, redeemable, through the end of this month of May. Now, that was possibly construed or misconstrued from what I said last Thursday about redemption centers are going to be open through the end of May. May 31st is a Saturday. Okay, that is true. That's what we've heard. That would be the cutoff date for redemption centers. Now, after May comes June. And June, if you had ZIM and for some reason you were not able to redeem it in the month of May at a redemption center, yes, Wells Fargo will be able to redeem it at the bank starting in June. Now, I don't know anybody, unless they're on a repositioning cruise and don't get back till June, that wouldn't take their ZIM in right away and redeem it this month of May. I don't know anybody. Now, if you're on your deathbed or you're just in a prolonged hospital visit or something like that, yeah, I could see where you might get waylaid and not be able to exchange or redeem right away this month. So please understand that if this person who put that out got it by misunderstanding what I said last Thursday, clarify it to the point where, yes, redemption centers are what we are looking to use. And anything after the month of May would use Tier 1 banks, specifically Wells Fargo, for the ZIM. Okay. Rates were not up on screens yet today, as of today, but we do expect them to come up very shortly. And certainly if we're going to be notified as early as tomorrow or Thursday, we should have our rates, no problem. They'll be there and ready to go. That's the one thing we don't have to worry about is rates. That's for sure. Now, there's one more thing about the contract rate. if you have Zim, can you still get the contract rate on dinar? Yes. But if they don't offer it to you, you may ask for it. You say, I understand there is a contract rate on dinar. And if you mention that, they have to offer it to you. This is making the assumption that you have projects. You have projects for your Zim, and as a result, they would offer you the contract rate on the dinar. Listen, which is incredibly high. But the regular screen rate on dinar at the redemption centers is also very high. It's not even half as much as the redemption center rate on the contract rate will be, though. The contract rate will be over twice as much as the screen rate. And the screen rate is very high. So, that's encouraging. Let's see if there's anything else. I would say Doge payments, look for those in the mailbox starting in the next couple of days. Look for your notification to come by email, hopefully tomorrow. You can set our appointments and start exchanges. I don't know. Maybe tomorrow's in play. Maybe not. Maybe it's Thursday. But I like the fact that Thursday is the 8th. It's China's number. Charlie works Thursday. It could just very well be happening on Thursday. Could be. Everything, people say, well, what else is there to do? What else is there? A lot of people have said, there's nothing else. We're all set. We're ready to go. They are done. We'll see. And, of course, I'm really curious as to what this announcement is that President Trump was inferring in this press conference today. I heard it. I went back, paused it, went back, listened to it again, did it again, went back, listened to it again, make sure I heard everything that he said about it. He didn't give any real hints. He just said it would be earth-shattering and really good for America and the people in America. So I'm excited about it. That's really good news. And so we'll see what that is. We'll see what it is. But it was not relating to trade. That was cool. Let's talk about your opportunity to get in touch with Sue.